Welcome back, gentlemen. Just got off work. Just got to my car from the train station, and I'll be honest, today was a little bit discouraging, a little bit disappointing, and work was a little bit draining today. So it was just a little bit of a slow day, a little valley dip today. Um, the main reason was because I made the two videos in the morning. Uh, well, not just in the morning, but even Sunday. Sunday, I messed up on the video settings. I made it into cinematic. Never dealt with a cinematic video, which takes a lot of gigabytes, and so that was hard to upload because I had to do other little things, other processes for it to be even able to download on my phone and upload to YouTube. And then later in the day, I tried to make a second video. That one got cut off midway because I didn't have enough memory space on my phone. And then today, guys, and also the mic. So I figured out. I'll update you guys on that. But today in the morning, I went to the gym. On the way to the gym, I usually make my morning video at 5:20ish a.m. And my light that I use in the car to make the video died basically in a minute into the drive over. So I tried to make the video in the parking lot, and then I'm making the video, and then I don't exactly know why, but that video died. That video also cut off. Maybe I'm guessing it was because I only had like 20% on my phone in the morning. I forgot to charge it, to plug it in, and then it was the drive to the train. That video also got chopped because the audio was off. So both the videos I made this morning, the audio was off. Some reason the microphone was like muffled, and it wasn't picking up any of my voice. And even if you put it on full blast, you can't hear me. So that was little bit discouraging. But I'm looking at it as a test and seeing how bad I want it, and am I able to persevere when uncalled for things like those are like really weird technical difficulties I haven't ever experienced, but that's probably because I'm been messing around with uh, making sure it's not on Bluetooth, connected to my phone, and then playing around with the headset. So it was just a lot of weird stuff today, guys. But the cool thing is, I figured when I did more research, I figured out how to actually make my voice where the cell phone will only pick up my voice and cancel out as much possible noise in the outside, because I usually make the videos while driving and I don't want you guys to hear the traffic. So I figured out how to do that because of the incident that I had with my headphones, because the headphones make those little funny bumps and they rub on my collar. And then I also don't want to make a full video, like 15-20 minute video of me yapping, and it's just you hear me the scratching and muffled, and that was learned my lesson. And basically all the information I put on there, I'll just repeat it on the next day because I did find it valuable. It was valuable to me, and I'll definitely repeat it because I want you guys to hear it, or at least at bare minimum be on on my channel, that when people go through it. And also I'm gonna leave up those videos when farther down in the future, when everything's like up and running, people will be able to go back to my beginning videos and see all the mistakes that I have made, uploaded, like not the best. I honestly, I would say, okay, it's where I'm at right now, but uploading a video that is muffled, I just left it on there, just to make sure YouTube sees that I'm still posting every day, because that's my duty. That's my thing, to get me in a habit where it just becomes a routine, just an unconscious routine. So, and it's a good practice, humility, and just realizing that, hey, everyone starts from somewhere. And my goal is to master this video shooting, because I want to get excellent at this. This is what I I am passionate about, and this is the best way for me to reach people. It's through media. But what else, guys? Been listening to a lot of good sermons and reflecting on my days. And just one that touched my heart today was that, hey, there's going to be moments in your journey that it will really test you. um, whatever you're going after, you will have days where you're like, yo, is this a, is this, the devil playing games on me, trying to really like test me here. And sometimes we just have those weird days that things don't go the way you would imagine. But I am happy when even with all of these, tribulations that occurred, I'm still at peace. um and I'm actually proud. I'm proud. I'm like, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, maybe even 4 years ago, if this kind of stuff kept on happening, I would have like, I would have been very emotional and discouraged to the point where like it would take me, a day to like get back to it. But it was like in a matter of like 10. It was not even a matter of 10 minutes. It was just like I looked at it, I was like, damn. We'll just do it again. And I think through the process of doing it over and over, you get that self-confidence of, hey, like I can make it happen again. It's not the end of the world, right? And that's the mentality you got to carry as a champion. And it is through the small little L's, and the way you rebound from them is the way you're able to rebound from the big L's. And small L's and big L's, guys, that's all part of the beautiful story of going through the valley and ending up at the mountain. Right? We all have it. It happens to everybody. And that's something you just have to drill and grill into your mind, that, hey, not every day is going to go smoothly. We have to be ready for it. That's it. If you think you're gonna go through your journey and your dreams are gonna come through smoothly, forget that belief. You gotta throw that belief out of your mind, because things ain't gonna go smoothly. Think about, when did anything go smoothly? There's always resistance. There's always barriers. There's always problems, and it's just when it comes down to it, you just gotta figure out which which kind of problems you're willing to deal with. Okay. And in particular, one that we do focus on is fitness. We haven't talked about it a lot, but that's like all the stuff that I'm planning on bringing onto the channel in the future, closer to the summertime, springtime. That even in your fitness journey, there's gonna be days that, hey, you went over the calorie intake that you were gonna have to do just for some reason. But what matters is the next day you get back to it. That's it. You just got to realize good things come with W's and L's. And it's the small W's, the big W's, the small L's, and the big L's that create that huge ass W that we're all looking for, guys. Failure is just it's not even failure. It's just because the only time a failure happens is when you quit. Your attempts, through our attempts, some are successful, some are unsuccessful. But even an unsuccessful attempt just brings knowledge, insight. It's just the way we interpret the situation. We interpret it like it's doomsday, like a sign from the heavens that, hey, this is not your thing. No one would achieve greatness, guys. So you just got to nail that into your head that, hey, working out, yeah, you're gonna be tired. Yeah, you're gonna sometimes feel not like hitting the gym. But guess what? When you guys do it over and over and over, you start feeling better going to the gym. Like there's gonna be days that you don't go to the gym and you don't like it. You like need to go to the gym for you to, stay in a homeostasis. Like you feel like it's off. Like your body gets used to, like, I need to press weights. In the beginning, it's uncomfortable. Then it gets enjoyable. Like you enjoy pushing weights. You enjoy pushing your body, is because there's going to be a point in your journey where you're going to see it pay off. You will see that payoff after 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 9 weeks, and you're like, damn, this thing actually works. And that's why the fitness journey is so empowering, because you learn discipline. You learn consistency. You really grasp the process of sowing and reaping, that it's not fast results. It's the small habits that you do every single day that add up, and you see those drastic changes or monumental changes, not on a daily basis, but on like a weekly basis, monthly basis. And that's closer to reality. That's closer to the way that God created the world. The quicker we're able to break free from does having outcomes come forth really quickly in our life, the faster we achieve goals, actually, because we're paying attention to the outcome so much that when it doesn't play out the way we want it and as quick as we want it, we get so discouraged that we just quit. We're like, this ain't worth it, and you just start complaining, and you just stop. You quit. You just gotta. And the fitness journey is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful grind. When you begin to see your veins pop, your shoulders are coming in, your abs are starting to show, like that is seeing hard work, grit, will, perseverance, effort, discipline, not just physical discipline, but emotional discipline. And that allows you to have this what is called self-confidence, but it also allows you to trust this process, that it's those daily small things that we do every single day that add up and add up to that great moment of actually achieving your goal. So fitness, the body is always a great way to start taking on responsibility and understanding accountability. And it also helps you respect the process of growth, respect the process of sowing and reaping. Inputs equals outputs. And there's a lot of people who put the bare minimum in any aspect of their life, and they want the biggest output. Like, it doesn't happen. You don't got a magic formula operating in your world that allows you to multiply your input. That doesn't exist. You got to give up this belief that one day Amazon is going to create a genie lamp that they can ship it to your house in 2 days, and you're able to rub the lamp and you can get 5 wishes and change your world. Or stop waiting that there's going to be a magic pill that's going to make resolve all your mental traumatic issues and make you happy for eternity. Or the pill that makes you just fit. That's just not gonna happen. It just won't. So yeah, we're gonna end the video there. I just got home. I'm definitely gonna take like a 20-minute nap, relax for a little bit, and got home pretty decently early today, so which is nice. I'm gonna eat some grub, of course, all according to the meal plan that's set. And as always, guys, live life with intention. Know your reasons why. If you haven't made a plan yet, or you don't even know your vision, your dreams, pray about it. Pray about it and ask God to reveal the desires of your heart, and He will give it to you. And that will give you purpose. That will give you direction. And that will fill your life with meaning. That will inspire the type of boundaries that you have to establish in your life. That is going to determine the type of things you have to invest in yourself, how to grow yourself. And it's also going to bring meaning to your life, guys. Men need responsibility. Men need accountability. Without it, we're depressed. You need to have purpose. I remember there was a very short period in my life where I had like no purpose. And God, that was the worst time in my life. I had nothing to do. And that was during COVID time. Like, ever since I was a little kid, I always felt like I had a big purpose. And every day had like meaning or goals and things to, achieve and chase. And something just happened and clicked where I like accomplished everything in my life, of everything that the world said, this is success, this is what you want to do. And I completed, and I was like, and I I felt dead. I was like, there's no way that there's people that have been like this for years. And that's when I was like, yeah, if I was like this for, I don't blame people who like unalive themselves. Cause I was like, what's the point of life? That shit was crazy. I need, like, men need purpose. And if you don't know a purpose, start with spirituality. Start with your body. Take responsibility for your body and dreams. And they don't have to be big. First heal and reconcile yourself with God. The best way to start off your spiritual journey is forgive. Close your eyes and forgive the world that exists in here. Forgive everything and everybody. Forgive the future, forgive the past, forgive the present, forgive everybody you ever met, everybody that ever hurt you from 1 unit to 1,000,000 units. Forgive them. And then on top of that, bless every person in your consciousness. The person that you dislike the most in the world, bless them or bless her. Bless everybody in your consciousness, and you'll see what will happen. You will see what will happen. It will transform your world. Trust me. And at the very end, as I always say, all the achievements that are possible on earth are meaningless if it's not done while connected with God. It really is. You want to move with love. You want to express love. We're looking for love in all of our achievements because we think at the end of it we're going to be, more validated, seen, accepted. But that's the trap. It's the delusion. It's better to get there being loved rather thinking that I'll get there and I'll become lovable. Love is now. So if we think that, love is in the future or love used to be in the past, that's a lie. That's a metaphysical lie. It doesn't align with what Christ taught. Okay? So get in touch with God. As Solomon said, all things are vain, right? They're meaningless. The only thing that matters is fear God, which means have reverence, respect God and who he is. And by that, you're also respecting yourself because you're made in his image. And follow his commandments. And in that, you will find life. Because the final destination, guys, is realizing that I am loved. That's it. And that you are love. And your purpose is to love, serve, take dominion, subdue. Right? Subdue means create value, create services with the resources you have. That includes the talents that you have, that you're required to cultivate. And dominion means walk in authority. And that doesn't mean bossing people around. It means having control over your thoughts and your actions and your immediate reality, your time, being in control of your body. That's where real dominion is. As the proverb says that he who overcomes his mind is greater than he who overcame a city. Because this is where the real war happens. And if you are able to overcome the mind here where you're in control, where I am is in power instead of the you are's, other people's opinions and expectations of you. But when you align yourself with God and you allow God's principalities or the Christos to rule over your consciousness, that's true victory, because then you're operating out of peace and joy. You are the destination, and you become the center of your reality. And that's when you realize that you can say what Christ said: I am one with the Father, I am one with the source, I am one with love. And that is the great reconciliation. So I'll end it there, guys, today. Do your prayers, do your reflections tonight. What went well, what could be better, and what can we cut off? So, all right, gentlemen, I'll talk to you guys soon, and I hope this audio is good. I hope I figured out the audio settings and video settings by now. and it will be, all that will be smooth sailing. All right, guys, take it easy.